Did it? Did it start? Oh, hi. How y'all doing? It's Monday, the 11th of September, 2017. Oh, my heavens. Oh, blessings, off topic for a minute, y'all. Blessings and healings, wholeness, wellness, and healing vibrations to all of us affected by 9/11. Um, you know what I mean? Healings, wholeness, wellness, and healing vibrations to all. Moment of silence, y'all. Okay. I woke up and realized I missed Insecure last night. I'm like, what was I doing? I think, well, we were definitely trying to prepare, and the rainstorm's supposed to come up here. But is it Irma and somebody else, Jose, and then it's the addendums of storms and tapering. I don't know, but just trying to prepare the window treatments, and never mind. Y'all don't care what I was doing last night, but I forgot. Thinking about the storm and praying and chanting and no, sincerely, I chant. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no Buddhas listening thinking I'm a clown. No. Hi, Buddhas. Yeah. What if a Buddha would click on an Insecure review video? Never mind. I forgot to watch it, so I got up and I watched it now. Today's Monday, 11. I put my glasses on. 11:01 a.m. Hey, y'all. And I'm really. I don't know, I just started Issa Rae, you genius, you, and whoever did the editing with 30 days with each party. I'm too through with Lawrence. I want to fast forward to his 30 days. I said, 30 days? I don't even know 30 days with Lawrence. I guess I don't like him calling her out her name in the previous episode. I don't find one what's the DNC? How you pronounce it? DNC or some shit? One indiscretion to deem somebody a hoe. I don't know. In my social, when I have 95 credits in legal studies, so I took sociology, battery of psychology. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Anyway, when the sociology professor I had, when he could describe whoredom, and he didn't say hoe, he said whore. Whoredom is indiscriminate sex with whomever, wherever, however. No, I don't think her Daniel pick was some indiscriminate choice. And I guess after, the 5 years of, she said, supporting his depressed ass, and they had the verbal spar outside that restaurant. Now they show. Is this Sally Hemings with the Due North thing? It's still on. Oh no, Regina Hall is so pretty. Yasso Girls Trip. Is he Thomas Jefferson? Why is this shit still going? What the fuck? Is Due North some shit that HBO gonna put on? I don't know. It seems like a satire of slavery, which is to me is disrespectful to the spirits of what was called slaves. But it's still, I haven't muted y'all because copyright bullshit they do up here on the YouTube bosses or Google whoever. So it's muted, but it's still. I'm thinking it's still going. Like it's a whole damn show of this shit. Anyway, y'all, it's on mute. So let me turn back to here and talk. Yeah, you calling her out her name for one indiscretion. When sometimes you just want to break in the monotony. I'm not condoning infidelity or cheating, but yeah, sometimes you just want like a break. And he was depressed. 5 years of, I don't know, it was straight 5 years. Usually the beginning is really nice. We're gonna talk about beginnings with Lawrence and the semi Becky, his co-worker. Okay, we're gonna talk about beginnings there. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Matter of fact, should get to it now. Wasn't Lawrence the first 30 days that they featured? I don't know. But when he was giving her all that extra attention in Jaguar because she was on her phone, and I wouldn't have, but I know my natal chart supports it. I wouldn't have given her that attention. If you want to tune me out, you done met the tune out queen. Let the tuning out the fuck begin, okay? I'm like, oh, okay. Whether it's conscious or not, if this is the frequency that we're having in the beginning, that was my point. When a relationship is new, it's usually so exciting. You're completely present for the relationship. It's too exciting not to be. So for any type of tuning out things, and I'm like, it must be deliberate to push a button or to test the jealous waters. Is this the guy from Why Did I Get Married? What's his name? I don't know. Just Due North. It's part of Issa. I don't know why. I guess they decided to flesh out the scene because it must be an expensive scene to find these clothes and the set and things. They were like, we done paid for this wardrobe, and we might as well just, I don't know, but it's too satire for something that was so serious. Anyway, that reminds me of off topic for a bit. I looked at the Michelle Obama video here on YouTube. I forgot the title, but it was beautiful. They, you know, they showed her, and I know if there's a conscious person on here listening, like, yes, I think Michelle Obama is beautiful, and her fashion choice is just exquisite. But in any event, yeah, I know the other stuff. I don't know if a conscious person, what's called the conscious community, I don't think they would click on an insecure video. Never mind, they would listen to it. So I'm listening to it. How did I segue over into Michelle Obama, y'all? I know it's morning. I had my ginkgo biloba. It'll come back to me. Give me a minute. Never mind. Back to insecure. But it's a reason that the brain made me think of her in conjunction with. Oh yeah, this due north thing. When she was saying that the White House was built by slaves and oh, such a good documentary. I think it's 40 minutes, y'all. Find it. And she was, you know, felt like she was welling up and about to cry when she said that. And I instantly thought of Alice Walker, the great author Alice Walker, when he first got elected, President Obama, and they interviewed Miss Alice Walker briefly, and she was like, he's not a magician, and she said the White House was built for them. And back then I'm like, what does she mean? And then that's when it dawned on me, you know, because I often wondered, enslaved labor, then, now, y'all seen the documentary 13, enslaved labor, what are you thinking while you're laboring for free? What are your thoughts? Because because you're the creator, you're building this edifice, you're doing whatever is forced upon you to do. But your thoughts are still in place you know, I'm sure they want robots. They want you to be a robot. But your thoughts are still in place while you're building it. So whatever you're thinking is infused in that product. So when Alice Walker said that, the White House was built for the Obamas. It was built with the melanated couple in mind. The paraphrasing, you know, I'm like, I wonder. Even before Alice Walker said, I often wondered what is on your mind, especially when you hear the horrors, the atrocities. You can Google them feeding babies to alligators in Florida for no reason other than psychotic boredom. The mothers would work out in the field in the heat, and they would put their babies, they would swaddle their babies in cloth and put them in the shade, you know, just to stay cool, versus on a back while they work because it's so hot out there. And out of sheer boredom, sick overseers and maybe some slave masters would feed those babies to the alligators in the swamp just for laughs and kicks, which is, to me, it's counterproductive to their slave senses. I'm like, that baby would grow up to be more of a field hand for them. Why would they like throw away their own what would be to them in quotes property? Just sick psycho shit. Google yourself, do your research if you've never heard of this. And then I thought of the mother who came back from slaving for hours and saw her baby missing, and there's no cops to go to, there's no complaints or charges you can press. There's nothing you can really, I don't even know if you're allowed to cry or show emotion, and that's the thing Dr. Joy DeGruy talked about in the video. Blessings to you, sister. Just love your work. And she just quoted Thomas Jefferson. I'm looking at this due north foolishness and got me thinking of it. Thomas Jefferson, how she quoted him. One of them, he says, blacks don't have any emotions. And I'm like, was he psychotic too? We weren't allowed the luxury of emotions. What is wrong? But then I think the psycho envies that. Like, we can do all this to you and you just go numb. Well, what other choice do we have? You can't complain. That's why they're probably so irritated today with protesters, and even though they're going to do what they want to do. Because I'm like, what do they care about marches and protesting for? They're going to do what they want to do anyway. But I think marching and protesting is irritating to a bully because it's like, you shouldn't have any back talk. You know how your parents would say no back talk? Well, the youngest race on the planet had the nerve to not want you to have any back talk, to, project any back talk. Per history, do your own Google research. I have 95 credits in legal studies with them. in one of those history classes, the professor, Caucasoid man, Caucasian, okay, I like him, because he told the truth about the slave stuff, okay? He had us reading Howard Zinn, required reading. Like, Howard Zinn was Caucasian, too. Some of them will tell the truth, y'all. I know you're like, not many. Some will tell the truth. They're rare finds, but you'll find them. Per my studies, not my opinion, my studies, I earned my 95 credits. They weren't giving them out for free. Now, with tuition course, you can pay the tuition, you still got to earn that credit via academia, as you know, okay? But anyway, it's still a tuition, okay? Tuition got to be paid whether you fail a class 9. That's some business. Shit, Bursar bills. But I digress. Rather, I digress. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, that was it. Michelle, I think I covered my point there. It's this due north thing. I'm like, why is it inserting that due north thing like that? And it's throughout the whole season. They watching this. What's going to subliminal? Anyway, so 30 days with Lawrence that I had to get through because I'm not feeling him in his semi-Becky girlfriend. And he giving her all that attention, acting jealous and acting a plum fool. And if you want to know what you're getting into, you get a psychic reading, okay? From a real psychic. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of knowing your fool-ass bullshit is affecting me. Oh, fuck no. I will numb out quick. It's still pleasant and diplomatic and respectful. But I'm not going to give you passionate emotions. And we just met. You know, we're at the honeymoon phases after the marriage. But I still call it that in the beginning of any romantic union. Because it's supposed to be sweet. And pleasant. You know, anything that's asinine in the beginning is a red flag to me. Give it some time for us to get seasoned before you turn into a jackass. So we got through his 30 days. And then we got through, they did the run and the race. That was so good. The editing was superb. Superb. Kelly got her mincies and the race and some shit. And I don't know. Tiffany husband don't do it. But I'm old school. I'm from Harlem, so it don't have to be no thug. Although that alpha energy, that old goon energy. Daniel, oh, forgive me. Y'all, the hell, my tongue is thick and lazy this morning. Daniel, he possesses that Ogun energy. And not too Ogun. Would I give him Shango? Maybe I'll give him a Shango. I don't know. But the point of the matter is, I ain't feeling no Ogun, so I do like the chubby melanated teddy bear. Molly, with the chub. And I'm not getting all into the jobs, and I don't give a shit about that. I tune in for the romantic angles of this show, okay? The brown skin one, the brown skin chubby teddy bear. Now I do like teddy bears. Get this, I like Ogun energy. I think we women like alpha energy because we want to feel protected. Would you want to be with a man who couldn't protect you? Oh gosh. Even if he's nice, in the world like this, you want to feel safe. So I think that's what's appealing about the alpha energy. It's a sensation that he can protect you. Can you at least protect yourself? Could you imagine if you're with someone who can't protect you or himself? Oh, God. I don't even want to fuck. How did your pussy get creamy for him? Oh, that was graphic. I don't be too graphic. But, yeah, Tanya TKO had a video years ago. She took down her videos. Last I checked, I don't know if she went back up. She was sitting in her car, her Displacement series, which is a cool series. I wish she would put that on DVD box kit or something. I would buy it, Tanya. I tweet this to Tanya. Tell her to fast forward to the 13th marker. 13 minutes, and yeah, she'll find it. Yeah, Tanya, put that series on DVD. Make it affordable, eBay. I don't know. I will buy that. I was enjoying the Displacement series. Girl, never mind your detractors. Go on and put the thing on DVD. I'm old school DVD. Do they still put movies on there? Listen to me. In any event, she said in one of them, she said, "It's two things that stuck with me forever about the Displacement series," and that was one of the two. A few other things coming to mind now, but those stood out. She was sitting behind the driver's wheel, and she said, "She's not going to want to sleep with you if you can't protect her." I'm like, girl. Now, there's maybe some what they call nymphos out there who just want to fuck for fuck's sake. That ain't never been me. I ain't never been dick-driven, and I ain't trying to sell you no moral issue. I'm telling you, I know what I get moist for. When my pouch is, yeah. No, I don't know. I'll be kind and friendly and nice, but it's a hard, cruel world out there. And you with someone who can't protect you? Oh no. Well, then I can't fuck. I'll be kind. You want some noodles and noodles? We can have some to eat. I don't know. No, we could break bread. You know, if you're nice, you're nice. You could break bread. But I don't want to throw it up for you. I can't. I mean, why? I like old goons. Old goons. Shango's sexy too. But I like old goons. Okay, alrighty now. But yeah, nothing what Tanya said, in case you're curious. She was with the Silverbird Radio. Y'all tweet this to Tanya. Tell her she may have patience to listen 13 minutes in, but it's around 13 minutes you want to tell the Q in. Tanya, TKO. Tanya with an O. That she always said it. So when she was the Silverbird Radio, and she was like, a woman can't be, you know, sweet and feminine and nurturing and cater to you if she got to fight. And I'm paraphrasing, but I never forget that. I'm like, that's so true. If you're in another psyche and you try to survive and pay bills and fighting and, you know, scrimping and surviving head above water, who the fuck feel like being sweet and feminine for you? Nigga, if you don't go and get the fucks on somewhere, bitch, it's bad enough I gotta fucking pay bills and it's his fault. As it's been saying, Dr. Umar has said it best on Breakfast Club. The economic castration the oppressor done did to, you know, our people, you know, it's hard to love and you're struggling financially. It's hard to love when you're struggling financially, or if you with a impotent man, of course, in phallus, you know, it ain't hard to lay. It ain't hard, no pun here. In any event, or impotent, you know, emotionally, it's how could you love in that frequency? It's very hard. No pun, because it ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? ED, you know what I'm saying? Erectile, never mind. Listen to me. She just can't do it. You know, the feminine thing that makes him feel like a man. She can't do it when she's feeling like the man to survive and pay bills and keep the roof over it. It's just hard to love and... Never mind. Tanya, girl, I get it. I get it. And somebody else wrote on the Facebook not too long ago. His name is Daryl. He's a Libra. I can't even think of his last name. If I could, I wouldn't say this inappropriate. But Daryl, he's a Libra. And he's with an Aries. They broke up once. I think they back together. I don't know. Don't quote me. But we like reading both their posts. And he said it, you know. And it was very key that he said this to me as an astrologer, because I know those girls in Aries, and you know they 360, you know, opposite. Never mind, y'all. You ain't just trying to know what the hell I'm talking about. But he said a woman feels more feminine. Becomes, not even feel. A woman becomes feminine, more feminine when she feels protected. I said, damn, if I didn't think of that Tanya TKO on Silverbird, I said he's right. Oh my heavens. And I think it was a Dr. Jewel Pilgrim, a Dr. Joy DeGruy. One of them was saying what propels a man to even hit a woman. Because when a woman becomes masculine and, you know, bucking up and, you know, acting like a man, he may forget she's a woman and treat her like a man. I forget what video they said that in. You know what I mean? And just how they got all the feminine aspects out of the prisons. Like, there's something powerful with femininity. But now they're trying to push, you can Google the videos, it's said that they're trying to push a gay agenda. So now they're probably trying to make prisons feminine, pink, you know, shirts and just weird, warped, psychotic shit to, you know, mess with your brain, your psyche, mind control. You gotta have a strong mind to deal with the pale male oppressor or any oppressor. You gotta have a strong mind. Know who you are. And only your parents could have, you know, however you were raised, and DNA helps with that greatly. Calling on a spiritual unseen force, fasting, meditating, chanting. Your psyche got to be really balanced and strong to conquer. Not even conquer, because conquer seems like too much interaction for me. You just want to get away from it, rise above it. What Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. Yeah, get high is getting the hell away. You know what I mean? Who wants to entangle with psychos? I guess other psychos like it. I don't know, child. I digress. Back to Insecure. No, fast forward or click off. Shit, I ain't forcing you to listen to this. This is for your for people who like to have fun, who like to enjoy shit while they driving. You know, play me while you driving, doing the dishes, making noodles and noodles. I don't fucking know. Anyway, listen. So we get through Lawrence 30 days, and I wonder what it's like, men, when you're with a woman with a surplus, because I know what melanin is, okay? So when you're a woman with a surplus in melanin, and then you date a woman that's melanin deficient, I wonder, well, Jordan Belfort, in his book, Wolf of Wall Street, page 136, or in and around that page, what makes it so honest is that he's not disrespectful, and the in tone doesn't sound complimentary either, because, you know, they're not raised to compliment melanated people. So that would go against his whole psyche to be overtly complimentary about it. But he was speaking to his friend in one of the passages. He said, isn't there something like, you know, something else there when you're with because they used to high class call girls. It was one page he was disrespectful, but when he was talking about the difference, you know, when they would get an African American, you know, what's called an African American call girl. And he was saying to his friend, isn't that something different? And I'm yelling at the page, Jordan, melanin. That's melanin. You're describing melanin, Jordan? So when brothers who have melanin themselves go from melanin surplus to melanin deficient, I wonder if I will hope a guy write not no coon shit, like an honest blog about the difference in touch and pouch feel with more melanin versus less melanin. And yes, I'll go with Dr. Melanin references Dr. Richard King, Dr. Jewel Pilgrim, Dr. Joy DeGruy, Dr. Yafa Bay. If you don't have a surplus of melanin, talking about melanin, I'm not inclined to believe you. It depends, because you're like, well, Jordan ain't got a surplus of it. I hear you, hater. Not that you don't have to be a hater, just a good ear, keen listener. So it depends, case by case basis. I digress. But anyway, so I was irritated with the way not melanin, hell mercy. Some people do take that as a name, but I was a little put off how Lawrence treated the Indian chick. Is she Indian or blend with Caucasian? I don't know. No, I don't remember her name. But how he treated her versus how he treated Tasha. You know what I mean? Just, and I don't know if the writers did that on purpose. I mean, we're all programmed to, you know, you got to fight to deprogram yourself to get back balance. But I was like, look at this shit here. Ugh. But I do like the conversation he had with Issa in the kitchen. Oh man, oh gosh, did I cover Molly already? Molly, the purple lingerie, whatever. That purple number was pretty, but I prefer you with the teddy bear, the chocolate teddy bear versus don't his butterscotch buttocks irritate y'all? No disrespect, Joe. I know those your real buttocks, but something about his butterscotch buttocks in motion. I don't know, y'all. Is he a basketball player? Don't he look familiar? I don't. The pretty boy thing went out in the 80s. I'm old school, y'all. So I'm like, is the pretty boy thing still popular? I don't know. I couldn't do it. I wasn't into the pretty boy thing in the 80s. I guess, you know, I have an auntie telling me about melanin back then. So I already knew Bobby Brown and Big Daddy Kane changed the landscape for that. Then you have now the dark-skinned men are touted and lauded. I don't know if that ever happened for the sisters yet. But soon come. But Molly girls, stick with the chocolate teddy bear. The chocolate teddy bear. I guess you said, girl, I gotta stick with whatever the fuck the right is right, okay? Whatever the right is right. Okay. Yeah, bitch. But and he married and jeez. And I like when Molly said, you can live here, my rules won't be as strenuous as your brother's. And Issa said, I love you too much to live with you. If that ain't the truth, you want to break up quick, you want a friendship to end quick, live together. Any relationship can go sour real quick as soon as you live together. Living together is very challenging. There's not birthday politics. What the hell? I'm meaning in my astrologic. There's bathroom politics, okay? Kitchen politics. Okay? It's hard. And the brother, I was like, she gonna live with her brother? Oh no. Siblings is ruled by Gemini. So I'll tell more about that in my astrology book. And cursing, come to find out, they say that's ruled by Gemini. I always thought cursing was fire, like fire sign would rule. And per the studies and the astro ciphers I sat in, they said, no. Profanity, cursing, that's Gemini. I'm like, it is? I don't know. And the rule siblings, and y'all gonna live together? Okay, shit. No pun. No profane pun intended. Maybe a little, I don't know. But, yeah, that was a cute scene with her and her brother in the car. But sometimes you got to move in with somebody, get back on your fiscal feet, and start all over again. But I can see definitely moving out with the $60 increase. Then not just that. She told Lawrence in the kitchen. I'm about to say Jay, his name. Lawrence in the kitchen. It's not just an increase. I knew it, girl. Ain't it hard? And you know, it's hard. Moving is G's. It's expensive. But it's hard to stay in a place where you've lived with someone for 5 years. Hell, 2 years. All the memories. And like every time I'm here, I'm going to think about his ass. I got to get the fuck out of here. So I can see why. And then you don't even want to live with anyone again because you don't want to chance that again. Like the memories. Oh, and what could you do about those memories? They're always there and they still love each other. When they did that scene of getting married and the baby and that did you see that lovemaking scene? Now his chocolate buttocks don't bother me, but those butterscotch buttocks, I don't know. No, it ain't racist or prejudice. Prejudice is the prejudge. I'm not prejudging shit. I'm looking at it like, oh God, no. Fast forward, no, what the fuck? And if I had the power to be racist, the earth would be restored with peace and sanity. You know how much power racists have? They can get away with murder, literally. And all sorts of other crimes that they call crimes. Crimes for you, but not crimes for them. So no, ain't nothing to do with racism. And what Tupac said, I was given this world. I didn't make it. This shit was in place before I was born. And it looks like, unfortunately, it be in place after I'm gone. You know, so please shut up with that foolishness. Hold on. Is somebody at the door? What's the door? They probably, I don't know if they're slipping something onto the door. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, they slipping something in the door. I wonder if it got something to do with the storm. I wonder if his ass was listening at the door all this goddamn time. You know, you get the heebie-jeebies, y'all? They slip stuff in the door. No, that's, I remember him. I think he's a Libra. No, he's cool. No, he's a Libra. He ain't no heebie-jeebies with him, I don't think. I wonder, they out in the rain slipping shit in the door? Oh, God, I hope it don't mean they're going to cut the water off or some shit. Oh my damn. Oh, damn, bitch. Hold on, y'all. I want to see what they slipped in the door. Pardon me, Papa. Got him in the chair to start you. Oh, maybe you can hear it. They slipped something in the door. Let's see. I like him. The Libra did this. He's the one who helped me with my New Year's Day. You know, New Year's Day, a man's supposed to be the first one to enter the house. And you wasn't with me. So I had to go. And management was so cool. He was like, we can find you a man. I'm like, I'm not walking in that door first. And he did it. It was so cool. Hold on. I have to get my glasses. Oh, Papa. Okay, let's see what they say. The rain is so romantic. I hope it don't get more vicious. Or any vicious. This is the day you cozy up with tea. A pot of tea, a pot of soup. Oh, all residents. Hurricane and tropical storm watches and warnings have been posted in our area due to Hurricane Irma. This means hurricane and tropical storm conditions may present themselves within the next 48 to 72 hours. Our property staff members are focusing on preparations at our communities in case the storm tracks our way. Please understand that maintenance services, including after-hour emergency service, may be affected during the storm. In the event of true life-threatening emergency, such as fire, please call 911. For all maintenance calls that are non-threatening, please call the office and leave a message with your service request. Service requests will be responded to as soon as it is safe to do so. and after storm passes. That's why we should do some more to the windows. I'm telling you. They telling you we ain't doing shit till it's clear and shit. Okay, don't get it fucked up and shit. Alright. Okay, please follow the instructions listed below to prepare your family in your apartment home. Please remember that in extreme weather events such as this, we must follow the instructions of local authorities if evacuations are ordered, or if states or emergencies are curfews are implemented. Papa, this is all ritual. I'm not saying HAARP is real. I don't know, but I know Jesse Ventura went to the motherfucking site in Alaska when he had his show Conspiracy Theory. What was that, 2011? Okay? He sure the hell did. They wasn't fucking with him either. Well, he Caucasoid, but they was not fucking with him. I could look at Jesse Ventura interviews all day. Okay, back to the papers. Please stay tuned to your local news and our area. No thanks. I look at the Willie D channel. Shout out to Willie D. Y'all tweet us. A tropical storm watch with his old scorpion sexy. So Alpha, he old goon like a motherfucker. Willie D, you down in the south. I know you done found out you old goon, didn't you? A tropical storm watch means the tropical storm conditions are a possible threat within 24 to 36 hours in a specified region. But what is a specified region? I just hope the windows are, because it ain't cute to me that something happens to the window. You be all fucking cold and wet. This shit is fierce. That's why I want to put up some more duct tape or some shit. We ain't got the wood to put up to the. Oh, damn. Hell, okay, here we go. Think positive chant. Namyo Renge-kyo, Namyo Renge-kyo, Namyo Renge-kyo. Myo Renge-kyo, Hoben Pandani. Ni Jesus on Jusema Anjo Niki Go Shariatsu Shobuchi E Jinjin Mirio. Hurricanes may include winds up to 100 miles per hour. The storm may impact driving conditions, cause surges. So you know why I think it's rituals, curfews, and all that other shit? Papa, I don't know. I think something is happening in the sky. That they do this to cause a distraction so you can't really be focused or of still mind. I think it's time to be mentally still. It's something that they want to clear an area for, or they don't want you to be receptive to. I know it's all theories. All theories, I know. Pardon me for thinking. You know, the bullies don't want you thinking. They want you to be robots and docile and dumb. Per my studies, YouTube, study your own shit, Google. Okay, here we go. Hurricanes may include winds up to 100 miles per hour. 100 miles per hour? I thought they said 75. It went up to 100? The storm may impact driving conditions. Okay, I did. Below are the steps that you should take now to help prevent property damage and personal injury. So they tell you what to do. Remove all items from your patio. Place them inside your apartment. Check. As well as ensure all apartment windows are properly securely closed. This includes patio furniture, hanging plants, wind chimes, flags. Do not store these items in the hallway, stairwells, or common areas. This is fire and safety hazard. Please notify office if you know that your neighbor. They was trying to encourage snitching. You know, just not you, cutie Libra, who stuck it through the door. You know, your bosses and them. The ones that lack the melanin, probably. You know what I'm saying? Know this. Okay, please notify office if you know that your neighbors are away. Oh, if they're away. Okay, I thought it was some other shit. They said notify the office if your neighbors got some shit in the fucking deck and hall. You know, no, if they're away, so we may assist with securing their items. Or go up in their house on some nosy shit. No, I'm just joking. Or am I? All right. Power failure. Should the power service be lost, we ask all residents to remain in their apartments until power is restored. Where the fuck would we go in a damn storm? You better light candles and start chanting. The hell I'll be doing. If you must leave, I may do it all anyway, okay? If you must leave, please realize that emergency backup power may only last for several hours. So they have a generator somewhere. Well, they should. They ought to. They're going to make everybody get their own daggone apartment insurance. And I'd be like, well, if someone owns this complex, aren't they by law supposed to have insurance for the whole complex? They the owners. I don't understand this new thing making renters get renters insurance. They don't put a name on the shit. I guess insurance companies, they make more fiat. To just keep milking poor people. Fiat poor. Because our melanin make us spiritually rich. You better study. But the late, great James Baldwin said, poverty is expensive. I never knew what the hell he was talking about. What is he talking? Yeah, I know now. Learned about melanin and what. Thank you, Dr. JB. Okay. JB. Leo. All right. Okay. With a storm of this magnitude, it is possible power may not be restored. So, okay, I read this shit. You should have a flashlight for each person. Oh, damn. We only got one flashlight. Oh, we got no batteries on this bitch. In your home and additional batteries. Oh, shit. I told you go to Dollar Tree. I don't even know we have extra batteries. Please do not use candles for light. Why? What's wrong with candles? You don't need a battery. See, this is spiritual. This is ritual. Not the workers. They just workhorses. The hidden powers behind the bosses, behind the boss you see, their bosses, but the bosses you don't see. They know what candles could do. I guess they're gonna say, we're trying to prevent a fire, alrighty. But no. I'm talking about the bosses that we don't see and you don't see. They know what time it is with spirituality and stole the information from Kemet, which was melanated people, dark skinned Caucasians. Y'all seen that video talking about Kemet with all that sun? They trying to tell you Caucasians originated in what's called Egypt today, what's originally called Kemet. All that sun and they originated. Get there. Breathe. So they know when you mention the sun, okay, then it was dark-skinned Caucasians. Would that be Asians? What the fuck is a dark-skinned Caucasian? I don't even understand how they say some shit with straight faces. Because they stole from Kemet. Now they're trying to steal the original beings that were there. No, they weren't there. We were there. Alrighty then. So terrible. Okay, this is not, I digress. This is not an approved light source. And approved, look at that, bully shit in our communities. And they're going to tell you why. Candles can easily catch fire on curtains. Nobody grown with sense going to light a candle in the damn curtain. Lampshades, no one with sense going to light that. And other items when unattended. Well, it was a storm. You in the house attending the shit like a motherfucker. Ain't no electricity to watch the boob tube. You really looking at the shit. What else the hell you look at other than the flicker? I ain't gonna say I'm gonna still do it. You know, there'll be some snitches listening to this shit. You know the bullshit. I'm just saying to study the bullies' marbles to figure out why they trying to. They say what a spiritual teacher told us once. When the laws don't make sense, when you like, but that doesn't even make sense. How is that a law? It's really a statute and code. I know my 95 credits in legal studies. There's a statute and code. Real laws make sense. When it just doesn't make sense, you be like, okay, this is a statute and a code. Spiritual teacher told us that's something spiritual. When they say don't do it, that means when you do it, something auspicious spiritually must occur that they're trying to prevent. That was her teaching, okay? All right, glow sticks and another, artificial light. The candle, the fire is the flame is real. It's a real element. They push Walter Mosley in his video. I mean, in his book, Fear Dark, he said that it's a synthetic world. So they push artificial every fucking thing. Okay, glow sticks and other light sources that you can utilize in a power outage. Ensure laptops and cell phones are fully charged prior to storm. That makes sense. Utilize text messaging to communicate with family and friends to preserve battery life. Okay. Have a battery operated radio. We need to get one of those so you can get weather updates if the power is out. You haven't, Papa faint and sleep. We have a radio. Oh, we got the radio here, but I don't know it's plugged into the wall. But does it take batteries? I don't know how to see if the thing takes batteries. Let me see. Refrigerator frozen items will stay safe for 24 hours without electricity. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. I guess because it's already so cold to freeze them. If you do not open the doors too often. Oh, you keep the shits closed. Okay. Find out how to keep food safe during and after emergency by visiting www.food. Okay, y'all know the site. Flooding and leaks. Have towels available to place around air conditioning. Have the following personal information items available. Inform friends and family where you will be during a storm. Okay, okay. This they don't let them scared the hell out of y'all. Let me finish up this. And y'all probably done clicked off like, why the hell we listening to what the hell they sent her from her damn management chair? Y'all who stayed, peace and blessings. And if you in the storm too, extra peace and blessings. Just remain calm. I don't know what spiritual modality you use to remain calm, but I chant, and you know, just do what you gotta do to remain calm, and clear and lucid, and commune with your ancestors. I don't even know if that's your thing you do. Anywho, so yeah, the scene coming to the closing in the kitchen, and that's all that I'm saying. Maturity is the keystone and cornerstone of every successful union, be it romantic or not. Maturation is the highest commodity to me. Emotional maturity is the highest commodity to me, because that scene in the kitchen totally replaced the asinine scene in front of the restaurant when they were doing the verbal sparring. And I know the film Kai Magica done told us about the ego and its parasite feeding the host and yada yada yada. So people who's that's their brand of get high all the time, they may have preferred to watch the scene outside the restaurant because it feeds the egoic need in them. I preferred the scene in the kitchen where it was mature and apologetic and just coming back to the empty unit and just getting those memories, you know. And that's how they say after you make the transition, once your body, your spirit and soul exits your husk, how your whole life goes back in a panoramic view. You see all your life, everything you've been through, people you hurt, when you've been hurt. You see everything, the joy, you see everything. And I thought about that too. I worked at a video store before Blockbuster in the 80s, and I was a teenager. Sydney Club Video, 42nd and 3rd Avenue, Manhattan. And I worked there, and I remember a guy, he was effeminate. And everyone, not everyone, but a few people have said this to me, but it's amazing. It's amazing when you get these epiphanies. And yes, the video going to be longer than the show. Y'all heard in previous videos, if you heard the shit, and I don't know how I prefer my videos to be shorter than the actual show. You won't get this time with this one, okay? Okay. Yeah, so with him, tall, dark skin, he was effeminate, and he said to me, I rented a video and it wasn't rewound. This is VHS videos. If you're youngin' and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, just Google VHS videotapes, don't you? Okay, now, and I was like, oh, pardon me, you know, being polite is my nature. I have a lot of Libra in me. I was very polite, you know. I was like, oh, okay. He said, I don't think that people who are returning the videos and rewind should get away with it. There should be a fiscal penalty if you don't rewind your videos. I said, oh, and he's dead serious. I'm not, oh, okay, I'll be sure to make note of that to management. I already did. I mailed the letter, but I thought I would voice it when I got here as well. I'm like, okay. And then he says, you know, here's the shit I'm matching with life. You know how my mind expands. Now, I was 17 then, I think about. He said, you know, they must be not looking at the movie all the way through. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, because if you watch the movie all the way through to the end, it will automatically, and this is how he's talking to me at the shit, okay, at the counter. It will automatically rewind itself. And right then and there, I thought of, you know, back in the days you have TV programs with Life After Death, and they have all these experiences that they retain and they shared. And I thought about that sitting right there, looking at him. I'm like, oh shit, could that be like life? He said if they watched it to the end, the way the machine and the mechanism, it would automatically rewind itself. And in being into astrology, I thought about retrogrades, and I thought about life. Like at the end of your life, people says you just start seeing your whole life. People say, I saw my whole life before my eyes. Like you just, boom, you get the instant rewind. I hope did I connect those dots with you? Never mind. But that's, to me, that's what Issa and Lawrence was doing in that kitchen. Just rewinding, retrograde, doing their whole relationship, and you know what went wrong, and the love, and I still wish the best for you, and I want them together so bad. Oh my heavens, I'm still rooting for them, but yet it's a catch-22 because I'm rooting for her and Daniel. She's like, I'm gonna be on the couch. That's how it ended. I knew she can live with her brother, and he setting rules and don't bring no niggas over unless I'm fucking them. And nigga, what? Shut the fuck up. What the sibling shit? Gemini, third house siblings. Get the fuck on. It's something else in how your sibling become your sibling. Shout out to Mama I, one of my former astrology teachers taught us. You know what I'm saying? That'd be in my astrology book. I probably done said it in the previous video. Fuck if I remember. But it'd be an astrology book, ebook, whatever. Fuck, I didn't get the shit up. Somehow or another, you read the shit later. But yeah, so yeah, siblings, third house. And a neighborhood, driving around the neighborhood, short trips, all that Gemini shit. Anyway, hold on, y'all. What about baby? Still a little fatigued. I'm 44 minutes in. Let me get off this thing. But yeah, it ends next season. Season 3 gonna be the shit. Living with Daniel, his chocolate, just gorgeous. If y'all know about the Ogun and Shango, what y'all would give? Would you give Daniel Ogun or Shango? I'm thinking Shango. He looked like Ogun though. He looked like he could be Ogun. You know that. You see what I'm saying? That look. But Issa girl, I don't blame you. I would have got by my brother's house too. Oh, but I wouldn't burn the bridge because Daniel may get on your damn nerves. So I would keep my brother in Daniel's. I would go back and forth. You know, oh, you on my nerves? Let me go back. You on my nerves? Let me go back. You know what I'm saying? Don't burn bridge on either coast, if you will. And if they're not charging you rent, you can save your guap. But, you know, always do cute little things. You know, don't take advantage of it. First of all, if Daniel is expecting some pouch, I don't want to pay shit. And that's what the fuck. What the elders used to say back in the days. If I'm splitting legs, I ain't splitting bills. I'm from Harlem, pardon me. I ain't saying this right. I'm saying that's how elders talk back in the days, okay? Big mama them. I'm not just talking about, you know, I'm young in Harlem, little girl. I'm not just talking about girls in their 20s and upper teens. I'm talking about big mama. When you air hustling, you ain't supposed to be listening. And they say, pay what, nigga? If I am splitting legs, I ain't splitting no motherfucking bills. Now, you want a roommate or you want to get in the room down here. Of course, they motioning and pointing towards their V. Okay, the sweet V space, okay? Now, if I'll pay the bills, but we ain't doing shit. Fuck that. So, I don't know if Issa plans on helping paying cable bill or whatever the fuck he got in there if she on the couch. And she probably would prefer it that way. Just so they don't do the do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sex can complicate some shit after a while. You know, I don't know. But yeah, just pay a little here, Issa. And pay a little at your brother's. Don't burn the bridge. And try to keep it. And so, Daniel is so... Well, that melanin... Issa girl, season 3 gonna be good. That's what I got to say. Of course, we see Molly still with Jerome, and she got the chocolate teddy bear who probably was take care of your heart, Molly. Okay, the teddy bear take care of your heart. Okay, he's smart too and studious as well. Conversation to be great. I don't know why you fucking with Jerome. I guess they gotta have some kind of edge. I like Kelly. Kelly girl, I like you. People think, you know, they can get a little extra, but what the fuck? It's our chocolate Sex in the City, y'all. Tiffany, I want to see more of Tiffany other than her just being with her man and he don't do it for me. No offense, you know, ladies, if you like a pretty boy, you like him. I told you I need Ogun. Yeah, Google Ogun, O-G-U-N. There's even gun in his name. Do Ogun strike you as having pretty boy features? Okay, I rest my case. But anyway, looking forward to season 3. And Keisha, I missed your live. Hurt me to my solitude. I saw it. I said, damn. I'm going to go check it out anyway. But it ain't the same as live. Oh, Keish. I'm going to check it out anyway. But looking forward to season 3 Insecure. All right. All right. Peace. Shout out to HBO for picking it up. Just so dope. Did I say it? Did I miss anything, y'all? Oh, Frida. That bitch got a... I don't did I say bitch? Why is her name Frida and she's Caucasoid? It's a why. Free should be attached to somebody with melanin. We the ones need to be free from the oppressor's grip, the vampire's grip. Oh my God. Did y'all ever meet a Caucasian named Frida? And the co-worker, the effeminate Caucasian guy, he looked like he's going to be funny next year. I mean, next season. Next year. It looked like he is going to be a barrel of laughs against Frida. It looked like something's going to go between those two with power struggles at the job. The job scenes bore me. I know people, the vice principal, he's fun. He has the edge. I'm tempted to fast forward. I don't know. Issa, get a new job. I don't know. It can still be with kids and for maybe a group home. Get some job in a group home with the teenagers. You know, that should be fun. Oh, the yard sale was funny too. A crock pot for $5 in EBT something or another. He caught a bargain. When you told that little girl good luck or God bless, some shit you said funny as hell is his daughter. Hey, bitch, What else am I missing? Let me think. Did I get everything else? Oh, the Indian dinner that Molly Mayfield and that apartment is everything. That Indian dinner will look delicious, Molly. That was so Sex in the City, chocolate style, melanated version. I just loved it. I'm like, what we do to cheer our girls up? I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay. Okay, well, did I forget anything? These are all addendums. Let me get off this thing. I'm almost at 50 minutes. But I want to make sure I didn't forget you. And what's so cool about this is the stuff that's standing out. That's popping out. You know, I didn't write notes or any shit like that. You take notes for the Power videos. Did I do a Power season finale? I think I did. You know, I'll pop on this channel and off when the hell I feel like it. Yeah, Wanda's wisdom is Wanda's prerogative. Okay. All right, I gotta go. I'm at 50. Okay. All right, peace. If I forgot something, hell, I just forgot it. All right. Season 3. Can't wait. Peace.